Me, woo, woo. It's day 8. Well, hello, comb and brush. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's RelliKay back with another vlog. I made it through a full week. Can we? Yeah, give it up for not getting adequate sleep and yeah, all that stuff. Cause man, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? I'm gonna try my best to edit this really fast and upload it by at least 10 o'clock, maybe 11. I don't know. It's day 8. What is the topic, you might ask? Well, you read the title, so you already know. Today's topic for day 8 is renewing my mind. New beginnings. Yesterday, I briefly touched on the topic of new beginnings that I'm excited for next year actually, but today's topic is new beginnings because that is what 8 signifies biblically. New beginnings, new blessings. I'm not gonna lie, this one is probably the hardest as far as the renewing my mind part, because it's so hard to try to dive into a new way of thinking when you've thought one way or certain ways for years. It's so hard. I think it's never ending. I think that you're always renewing your mind because there's always something that needs to be renewed. You grow out of certain mindsets, even if you needed it in that season. You grow out of that mindset because you want to elevate to a new season or enter a new season. And I don't think it ever stops, especially when we combat sin every day. Like, sin is just inevitable, right? We will never be sinless. So living in the world that we live in, we have to choose if we want to renew our minds. We have to choose if we want to be more like Christ and be better. It's a choice. That's one thing I like about Jesus, is that we got a choice, you know. He gave us free will. He didn't want to seem like a dictator. And I love that about him. Thank you. And the choice is not hard. It's just we weigh it against the sin that we want to indulge ourselves in the worldly pleasures, you know. Every day it's a choice. Do I want to choose God or do I want to choose sin? Which one? Because it's inevitable to sin, right? But do I intentionally want to live as a sinner and do sinful things every day? Mwahaha. Or do I want to choose God and get on the journey to be like Christ? I think it's obviously the obvious choice is you want to live like Christ. But in trying to become like Christ, you have to overcome old habits. Maybe you have addictions. Maybe you have old crappy ways of thinking that you need to break. You have to break generational curses. Breaking the generational curse could be on you. Yep, you, I'm talking to you. I feel like your life is pretty hard, huh? Yeah. I feel like everybody else can just be normal, right? Except for you. Wow, this car is loud. And they're playing music. But yeah, you feel like everybody else can just get away with stuff, just live any kind of way, and it seems like they're doing okay. And it's like, you always just, I can't do nothing. I'm always getting caught. I can't do anything. Yeah, you're probably a chosen one. You're probably a chosen one, and you probably are being called to break something, some kind of curse, some kind of generational trauma, some kind of anything. I can relate to you because I'm a chosen one. I'm definitely a chosen one, so I understand that. And breaking all these old habits, it's a part of the journey. I'm learning to not shame myself to death. I'm learning to go with the flow, do the best that I can every day, not intentionally try to mess up or not just be stubborn or hard-headed, doing stuff that I'm not supposed to do, you know, stuff like that. I'm intentionally trying to be better every day. And undoing is hard. It is very hard, especially when you find that you are by yourself most of the time, which is why community is so important. We're getting in there. I'm getting there, I promise. As soon as I comb my hair, we get in community. Seriously, man, we're getting there. Life just be lifing. But just give yourself grace every day. Be gentle with yourself every day. Don't beat yourself up because you just didn't wake up and a miracle happened and, oh, I'm not going through any of that stuff anymore. Everything is awesome. Everything is perfect. Remember, perfection don't exist unless it's Jesus. And if it took years to develop the habit or the addiction or the problem, it's going to take some time to undo that. And it's going to take some work and some effort and some discipline to undo that. I wholeheartedly believe that Jesus can just snap his finger and all the troubles of the world will be gone. You're no longer going through what you're going through. And if he wanted to, he could do that. But I believe Jesus sees more value in overcoming, because that's where the testimony is when you could look at either one person or 40 people and tell your story and change lives. That's what Jesus wants us to do. Change lives through Christ. And so God is teaching me discipline every day. Even with getting up and doing these vlogs, he's teaching me discipline through this, guys. If I want the blessing, I have to work for it. If you want the blessing, you have to work for it. You gotta meet God halfway. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that this year, probably a lot, but you have to meet God halfway. You can't just, all right, Jesus, I know you gonna do it, and then you not do your part. All right, Lord, I know you're gonna grow my YouTube channel, and I'm not making no videos. I'm not investing in my craft. I'm not investing time, money, knowledge, all of that. I'm not investing any of that into this, but I expect God to grow my channel. No, that's not how that works. And so discipline, this was the perfect time, and I'm glad that I was obedient, because this has actually been fulfilling to me. Because one, it's giving me more content for my channel that people can go watch. But two, like I said, this is healing for me. Me speaking again, even if it's to my phone, is awesome. It's healing for me. You've got to believe that all of these lessons, all of these trials that you are going through are going to lead to your new beginnings. You have to wholeheartedly believe that every day, even if it doesn't look like that. I know every day I be looking like, but then I gotta fix my attitude. Not I have to go to work, I get to go to work. Some people are wishing that they could go to your job. People wish that they could have a car. Some people wish that they could pay for gas for their car. Let's be real. The stuff that we be complaining about, we're ungrateful. I know gas prices are high right now and it's tough on everybody, but be glad that you can even afford to put gas in your car. Don't sit up and just, gas prices are high, I don't know how I'm gonna. You've been, haven't you? You've been doing it, haven't you? I know the prices are rising, but God has been providing. There's been provision, yes. You can still go to work, yes. You get to do these things. Some people wish that they had these problems. And so I thank God every day. I get to go to work. I get to make these vlogs. I get to have a YouTube channel. I get to sit down at my wonderful desk with my wonderful computer and my wonderful just sanctuary of a room. And I get to edit videos and work on the parts that I really want to work on that are going to make more sense in my life later. Like, I get to do this stuff. This is just all leading to your new beginnings. We've been planting a lot of seeds. I've been planting a lot of seeds. And plants don't grow if you don't water them. And that takes work. It takes work to put water in the canister, take the canister to your plant, and water your plant. Don't overdo it, but don't underdo it. Do just enough and let God handle the rest. And the other day, might have been yesterday. I'll be saying the other day, still be happening yesterday. Or was it this morning? My morning has been like, I got up way too early, y'all. Anyways, TD Jakes said something very profound. And I'm just gonna sum it up like this because I just came across this video, you know, on social media that he just be posting clips of sermons or whatever. And the way he put it was, is when God is preparing you, this is when God is preparing you for more or for another season, another transition or whatever. He calls you, he breaks you, he blesses you, and he sends you. Cue the music. That's the praise and worship music. But y'all, he calls you. So God sends for you. Because he never stops trying to seek after you so that you and him can have a relationship. That is so beautiful. You just have to make that choice whether or not you want to accept it or not. So he calls you, you accept, you say, yes, God, I'm ready. I'm all in. And then he breaks you. You feel like your life is falling apart. Like literally you feel like your whole world is just coming down. And I know the feeling because I'm in the midst of it. I'm in the wilderness season right now. So I understand that. You just feel like, dang God, every time I take 2 steps forward, you knock me back 30 steps. And he's like, it's not making sense right now, but it's gonna make sense later. I gotta break you so that I can make you. I felt that. And then, of course, he restores you because he's God. In the midst of him breaking you, he's restoring you. He's restoring all the broken parts that you didn't even identify was broken. You just sitting here like, my life is falling apart. And he's like, well, remember like 2004? You're doing way better than 2004 right now. Like, I know this hurts right now, but I'm helping you right now. He restores all the parts that are broken. And then he blesses you. So you finally get there. You're like, God, wow, thank you. Like all of this is starting to make sense. You had to do this and do this so that I could get here, right? Man, I'm gonna start crying, y'all. Then after he blesses you, he sends you. He releases you. He releases you on your calling. If that don't make sense, I don't know what else can make sense about the journey with Christ. I feel like that right there just sums up the entire journey of being a follower of Christ. I did get a little choked up earlier. I had to laugh it off. I'm a thug. I had to laugh it off. That put a lot of stuff in a whole new perspective for me. A more grateful perspective. Because stuff be getting hard. You see the world around you. You get discouraged. You don't see anybody around you to really encourage you the way you feel like you want to be encouraged. You feel alone. But you know that you're not alone because God is with you. But sometimes you want something that you can touch, feel, see. And sometimes it just, you can get lost in all of those emotions and just all of those feelings. But God is so strategic. And he has your life down to a T. So if you're worrying about anything, stop it. Continue doing what you're supposed to do. Continue doing your part. Continue doing your halfway, even a little more than halfway. Really take your relationship with God seriously because he got it. Like I said, snap. Literally, God can take you from waiting on it to walking in it in a moment. It can happen in a moment, but God wants to see that you're serious about him first. He wants to see that you actually adore him and want a relationship with him. Not just a transactional relationship. Oh, God, I love you. Now give me a blessing. No, that's not what he wants. He wants to actually build something with you because then he can actually start doing the work through you that he wants to do because he has a plan for everyone. But you have to say yes. And so new beginnings, y'all. 8 is the number of new beginnings. 8 is going to be my number next year. Like I said, I don't know what I'm walking into. It's been a big I don't know season for me. I don't know. Like literally, I have no idea, but I know that it's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be worth all these hair not done moments because your girl be tired, but God told me to do my hair. So guess what I'm probably gonna do after this? To do it. It's not a probably, I'm going to. I'm gonna do something to it because yeah. And yeah, I just gotta show God, you know, that I'm grateful and thank you. Thank you for everything that you're doing in my life, Lord. With that being said, that's all I have for this evening. Tomorrow, day 9, we're gonna get it. I try to do a change of scenery. My beanbag in my living room. Hope you like it. Please like this video. Oh, my brain just went dead. Like my brain just shut off and said, enough! Okay, please like this video. Comment down below just any points in this video that you just really got confirmation on and that you just really enjoyed. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel because your girl getting some subscribers every day or something. Like, I don't know, y'all like me or something. YouTube algorithm. Anyway, woo! I'm done. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.